Depression is sneaky. It doesn't just make you feel sad, it rewires your brain, your habits, even your identity. You might think you're just being lazy or unmotivated, but in reality, depression is pulling the strings. Today, we're breaking down 10 surprising things depression makes us do, many of which people don't talk about openly. And trust me, number 9 will hit harder than you expect. Let's get started. Welcome back to Wisdom Inspired, where we decode the mind, relationships, and everything in between. If you've ever caught yourself asking, "Why am I like this?" or "Why can't I just snap out of it?" this video might give you answers. Stick with me till the end, because I'll also share the one habit most people mistake as laziness, but it's actually one of depression's biggest red flags. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into psychology and mental health on Overthinking Everything. Depression loves turning small decisions into massive dilemmas. Should I text them back now or later? Should I eat cereal or nothing? It's like your brain keeps buffering on the simplest tasks because depression hijacks your mental energy. 2. Canceling plans last minute. You want to go out, you even say yes. But when the time comes, the weight of depression makes leaving the house feel impossible. And then you cancel, not because you don't care, but because it feels like you're carrying a 1,000-pound backpack. 3. Neglecting basic hygiene. Showering, brushing your teeth, even doing laundry feels like climbing Mount Everest. Depression convinces you that self-care is optional, when in reality, it's one of the first things it steals. 4. Sleeping too much or too little. Insomnia at 3 a.m. or sleeping 14 hours straight. Depression doesn't care, it just throws your sleep cycle into chaos. Sleep becomes either an escape or a punishment, rarely a balance. 5. Pushing people away. You want connection, but depression tells you you're a burden, so you isolate yourself, ignore texts, or disappear from social circles. Ironically, the very thing you need, support, is the thing depression convinces you to avoid. Quick pause. If you're finding this video relatable or helpful, hit that like button. It lets me know I should keep creating more content like this. Now, let's get into some of the less obvious habits that depression causes. 6. Emotional numbness. Depression isn't always crying, sometimes it's nothingness. You don't feel joy, excitement, or even sadness. You feel flat, like your emotions are stuck on mute. 7. Overeating or undereating. Food becomes a coping mechanism, or it disappears from your radar entirely. Either you're emotionally eating to fill the void, or you forget meals because depression kills your appetite. Both extremes are common. 8. Struggling to concentrate. Reading a book, watching a movie, forget it. Depression scatters your focus so badly, even reading the same sentence 3 times feels like work. Your brain feels like it's in airplane mode. 9. Losing interest in things you once loved. That hobby you used to love? That passion that made you feel alive? Depression drains the color out of it. It tricks you into thinking nothing is worth doing, even the things that once gave you joy. 10. Pretending to be okay. Here's the most overlooked one: masking. Smiling, joking, acting normal, while inside you feel like you're falling apart. Depression often makes people professional actors in their own lives, hiding pain behind the phrase, "I'm fine." So those were 10 powerful signs of what depression makes us do. But here's the deeper question. How do you know when it's normal sadness and when it's clinical depression that needs professional help? That's exactly what I'll cover in my next video. So hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. And before you go, drop a comment below. Which of these habits have you noticed in yourself or in someone you care about? Sharing might just help someone else feel less alone. Because sometimes the quietest people in the room are fighting the loudest battles in their minds.